Hello. You guys should be hearing me. Let me just check audio. It's been a bit since I've done this. Alright. And we are here with Killer J, so I'm going to go ahead and unmute desktop audio. He's in Discord, but he's not talking at the moment. Welcome back. I'm here. I'm not dead. I promise. First things first, you're probably wondering, where's game content? It's going to come back. I will plan out a time and when to start streaming and stuff. And all that. As you can tell, this is Project Skulland update. Development update. So, for those of you guys who watch this later or whatever, you guys may or may not be aware of the fact that I am currently developing a game. And this is it. So, as you guys can tell, I've been doing a lot. So, let me just give you a rundown of some of the things that I've been doing. As you can tell, I got a bunch of trees and crap here. I've been working on trees and some things that I've learned. You guys can tell I got a bit of different textures. I got a bit of a road here. We have this in here. I actually don't know where the grass is at right now. That doesn't look very cool without that. Hold on, let me bring this back up. Bring in my auto material. Alright, there's our grass. Flowing lovely in the wind. And all that goodness. So, here, let's just come into play real quick. And just take a little walk through our little scene here. How do I make the whole screen go big screen? I forget. It's been a while. I'm not going to worry about it. But as you can tell, we got trees in here. They do have collision. So there's that. We have mannequin. Just chilling here with the texture on it. The road works pretty good. Obviously, we got the first person finally up and working the way we wanted it. So we got the body. It's got a little clip on that left shoulder. I'll have to eventually fix that. I haven't done that yet. And as you can tell, as we come up to the higher bit here, as you can tell, we got the 3D grass looking nice, obviously. I was messing around with it at the last stream. Probably doesn't look the way it did in the very first stream. There's a reason for that. I've learned a lot about foliage and stuff, obviously, because that's been my main concern. And then, as you can see, we got a bit of small rocks. And then we got some bigger stones here. We also got these flowers in here, which are rather nice. Although, I think the specular is a little too high on them. I might have to turn that down. But as you can see, there's this nice transition between grass, supposed to be smaller rocks, and then bigger stoned deals. So, yeah. And this is our land. This is our little world right now. We don't have a lot going on here. Obviously, there's no fall damage and things. Sticks do have collision, obviously. Leaves do not, as you can tell from the willow. This game's going to be open world. As you can tell, if you walk enough far this way, you should see the other bit I haven't even worked on yet. Hold on, we're getting to it. There it is, down there. The elevation difference is extremely high, but that's the other platform. And if I jump off here, I can actually come on here. This doesn't have anything applied to it right now, as you can tell. And look at all that stuff happening up there. So let's just hop out of there, come back into the landscape that we've been working on. As you can tell, this is gone because it's actually not currently loaded in. It's not the... So when you work on levels, I'll explain that here in a second. Okay, so if I come over here, where my mouse is on the side here, come into levels, these are actually the stuff. So the persistent level is like the whole bit, the whole area. So if I bring up world partition map, so this is kind of like the world grid. Now if I zoom out, this little yellow zone is how big an Unreal map can be. That is the max size. I believe it's like 10 kilometers, I think, or something. I don't know. It's pretty big. As you can tell, we already have like this like little island going on here, which if I bring up my zoom camera speed up a lot, I come up here, just fly up here real quick. I mean, that reference and size is one level. and it only puts this little speck in the grand scheme of everything we can do. So there's going to be a lot of stuff. When I get to actually building the world and creating biomes and stuff, I'm probably going to go with a lot bigger levels for for to play around with. This was just for me to mess around with while I get a hold of how certain things work. Okay, so one of my biggest improvements on developing this game and getting it to work is what I have down here in the content browser. This is called an auto landscape material. Now, materials in Unreal Engine, if you are not familiar, is what applies color, texture, and everything to any 3D asset model in the world. Now, the landscape is also a 3D model, obviously. You can go into landscape and you can create landscapes and stuff, and this is the our stuff, and you go and yeah. And all that fun jazz. And then obviously we have our own landscape in our thing. If I can find it. I can actually just click on it here. As you can see, this is my auto landscape material. So now this is my instance and this is a material. So when you make a material, you have a material and then you have the instance which has all your parameters. So there's an event graph. So I'll go ahead and click on this and I'll show you what's going on. So this is what causes my whole thing to work. We got our dirt layer, grass layer, small rock, large rock, rock blend, grass blend, and these all go down into here. And then these are the different layers. And then this bit of code comes through here into the layers, and it tells this, hold on, this has these applied to it, and it grabs this, which if I go here, this is my thing, which has my grass foliage as well as this flower, and what that does is it tells that little node to on the green bit here to apply this grass and these flowers. And what that does for our game is all this is procedurally generated and it doesn't have any collision, so the game doesn't have to actually remember the position of this grass because it randomly spawns. And it's something in a game that you're not going to notice as a player because there's literally millions of them, and you don't want to paint that in through the foliage tool, because if you do that, it's got to remember where each individual piece of grass is, and it's going to slow down the performance of your game. So it's very useful. So obviously these are very useful. So yes, and I messed around with this quite a bit, obviously. And then we have our trees. So this is as you can see here, this tree here is placed like that, and it's placed into the world. So for example, I can just drag another one in. And the game has to, now that I've done it this way, I have to place this in, the game has to remember where I place this, and has to keep that in memory. So that's why it's useful to use these for grass. If I hop over here, my grass went away. It does that sometimes. You can just reapply this, and it comes back. So that's what tells our grass and all that. The position and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I've been working on this quite a bit. I don't know if I have any of my old ones still in here. Hold on. Yeah, I do. I have Charlie's version. Charlie is a guy that I found tutorials on YouTube and stuff, and how to look up how to make an auto landscape material. His version, I couldn't exactly get it to work. Now, I do want to say he is very talented at stuff, and he's got a Discord server in which I joined. So this is kind of his bit. I don't know what's going on over here. I was messing with these. So his kind of comes up, has height values, and then he's got it lerping into normals and things like that here. And then this is the one I actually use right now. And yeah. So I was having a bunch of problems with my auto landscape material. One of my problems is I could get the different blends from grass to rock and then up to the other level, but it would, like, my grass here my 3D grass, even though I had it applied to the green bit, it would still spawn on here. And which I couldn't get Charlie's version to work, but I owe Charlie thanks from his video because this bit of code here is the code that came from his video that I actually used to fix this problem. So that was very helpful. I don't know why his thing wasn't doing the blend right. I couldn't get it to work. I used actual color on his so I could tell the difference, and when I applied it, it would just make this all red. It would just be all red. It wouldn't. I could actually just show you if I wanted to. Hold on, let me come here. I have Charlie's version. So I have here, let me click on the landscape. Is it clicked on? Yeah, okay. So if I just take the instance of Charlie's, just apply that there real quick. I don't think it's plugged in correctly right now on Charlie's version. Hold on. Yeah, I must have something messed up. So I can't really show you what's wrong with it. Just take my word for it. It's messed up. As you can tell, it's messed up here. But this is my actual real one that I obviously have working. And, yeah. So, there's that. Let me just go ahead and... Okay. I'm just being a bit... thing. So that's the big one that I've been working on, is an auto landscape material, and you can tell it applied all the stuff there, and you may be wondering what an auto landscape material is and what it does. So as I could tell you, it basically determines based off a height value and stuff, and that's helpful because before you would have to, if you just made a material, you would have to paint them in manually. So could you imagine having the big landscape like this, right? And you make some mountains and stuff, and just having to come in here and paint the stone layer and all that? Forget that. Auto landscape material totally makes you not have to do that at all. So if I go into landscape, I go into sculpt here. I have my little sculpty doodad. And if I come in here and let's say I add something over here, based off the values, it automatically determines stone and grass based on the height of what's going on. So that's what an auto landscape material is and what it does. Obviously, I don't have my tree set up, so it's just whoop, which isn't very realistic, but it's something I hadn't quite gotten to yet. But yeah, but we're not gonna keep this bit anyways. I was just messing with the trees and making some new ones, and that's actually the new stuff we're gonna be working on now. Is we're gonna be making different variants of some of these trees and things, and yeah. So I've been working on some foliage and stuff. Another thing I found out is if you're working on Unreal Engine on a project and you're thinking about making your own game, there's something that you are going to need, and I suggest that you look up some videos and stuff on how to get this and things. Maybe I might even make a video, put it on the YouTube channel eventually. But Unreal Engine actually owns what is called, sorry, my phone went off. Now I lost my train of thought. It's called Quetzal Bridge here, but it's a combination of different things. So I'll actually pull it up. Now, as you can tell here, so what Quetzal Bridge is just a software full of 3D assets and bunches of things. So if I just get out of this bark area real quick, let's just go to 3D assets. So you got tons of 3D assets of different things, buildings, stones, trees, tables, there's cars and stuff. You can search up certain things and you can download things. So let's say if I wanted, I don't know, this rock, you can come here, and over down here there's also even resolution. You can have anything from 2K clear up to 8K resolution, which is nice. You download it, and then once you have your direct path set, you export it and it goes straight into Unreal. And it makes folders for you already. So this Megascans folder is one of them. So then I have this, and then I have surfaces. So I made these folders and I just put them into it. So then I have trees here, and then let's say old oak, and then it has the textures and all that, and then the material already made for you. I've clearly made some of my own materials and stuff, which I can show you now. I made materials for my grass. Let's go materials. So as you can see, this is my little material that I made for grass. So I recommend learning it so that way you know, if you ever decide to make your own game. So there's an instance, and then if I just open this up real quick, this is the ginormous material I made for my grass. So there's a lot going on here. You may be wondering all that stuff. So these are my base color, second color, and color variation. And then, you know, it lerps in and it comes through here, gets plugged into base color. And then here are some of my texture maps. So the wavy effect that causes the wave effect in the grass, that's what this is, and all that. And then this is the simple grass wind thing. This is what tells the grass to do the little sway motion. And all these are called constants. These are parameters. So when you, let's say if we click here and I type in constant, it drops in a little constant value. And if you left click it, you can go click to parameter, and it sets up a parameter. And you may be wondering what does that do, and I'm going to show you. A parameter, when you create a material instance on a material, so if you want to do that, you click on this, and then you say create material instance, and it makes this little doohickey. And it has all the parameters and things here. So all those little things you have these, and these are just scale values, which allows you to change things about the grass and stuff in real time. So obviously I have everything set the way I want it to be, but like let's just say instead of 0.4 I wanted my wind speed to just be insane. I could change it and make it move fast and other stuff. So yeah, that's what that does. That's what those things do inside the event graph. So yeah, obviously this is the event graph that tells things what to do. So I've been learning a lot about this, mostly just about materials, and let's just do no, because I don't want to change anything. Let's get rid of Charlie's version. I don't really need that. No. And no. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, that's what I've been messing around with, is just a bunch of this stuff. I want to get into characters and stuff later, but I want to get most of my landscape and learning how to make that stuff first and all that good stuff. If you're wanting to know how to get into making the levels in the world, I should probably inform you once you create a level, you'll want to delete the main tile, and you'll make a landscape. You'll go into the landscape tool. It'll pop up a thing of ratios and stuff. You'll apply it. And then once you do that, you're gonna you're just gonna want to delete the world. Forget what I just said. Just delete the world entirely, and then save it. And then once you do that, you're gonna go to world settings, and there's a thing called world partition. Here, let me look it up. If I know how to spell world, that would help. Enable world composition, right here. I think I said partition, but that's not it. Composition. Then once you do that, then you can make levels inside of this. So your first level will be your persistent level. It'll be the world. Your persistent level will be the world. And then you'll make levels here. So then, for example, let's say, so that helps, so you build your world in pieces, so you don't have it all loaded in at once, crashing your computer. So let's say I no longer want to work on this. You know, I just left click here, and I just hit unload. Hold on, and boom, it's gone. It's no longer here. And yeah, those are just my bits for my light source and stuff. And then if I want to load it, I just hit load. Loads it back in, and I can work on this bit. So obviously very helpful. And yeah, and when you're working on it, you want to make it current, so you can make changes and stuff on it. And then that also helps in between levels where levels connect. As long as you have them both loaded in, you'll be able to build on the line. So yeah, but I haven't gotten to that point, and that's kind of just basically everything that I've gotten to do. The only thing I didn't show you is in my auto landscape material. Let's say mesh paint landscape, I think. Let's go to paint. I have my stuff here on the side. So this is my auto landscape, and then this is my dirt rock. So if I click on this, I can paint in textures. So I need to do more to my auto landscape, so I actually have a dirt layer and a rock layer, so I can paint them individually. But what this does is now, you know, I can paint in layers. So if there's a spot where it's like, I want a bit more stone, maybe up on this bit, so it doesn't have like the woo, you know, and all that. There's more things that I've learned about auto landscape that I haven't applied yet, because I was having problems with getting the first stuff that I wanted to work, and it wasn't working for me. So, and then I've kind of moved on onto some trees and stuff, so that way it's not so barren. Just trying to create a little bit at a time. So that got y'all caught up. I no longer have whatever I had before. I had some weird looking. We were making stuff in Blender. We were making some goofy looking plant. Obviously, I figured that out. We got way much better looking grass here. I did make this inside of Blender as well, and it's super easy. It's just using planes and stuff. So when you're making stuff like grass and things, a lot of things in the world are based off of planes and stuff, and a lot of times a lot of style of making grass is literally just having a plane and having it double-sided and then having it crisscross, so it's kind of looks like this, except, you know, inside of each other, so it's like that and this, and it has just an image of grass on the plane. And then what it does is it's transparent around the background, so it gets rid of that. And you may be thinking, which I didn't use that method, and you may be wondering why I didn't use that method, and it's quite simple, is the fact that it's performance power. So each one of these are individual, like their own planes, and they're separate. And the reason why I went with that method rather than that one, where you'd have just, you know, because you're thinking, well, 2 planes, that's less stuff being rendered in, right? Well, the thing is like that background that you have on those, it has to use processing power to pull out those pixels from the transparency, because obviously there's something there. It's not just not blank, and it's got to pull all that out to make it look like there's nothing there. And that actually takes more processing power than doing this method. So this is actually a lot better for grass and in games, and you can do a lot more with it. Obviously, I can stylize it, so, you know, I have that wavy effect that's in my grass. Hold on, let me just come up a little bit. You should be able to see it a little bit. I have my grass down a bit. As you can see, it flows slowly through there. As you can see that yellow bit. So I have nice stylized grass, so it looks like the color kind of changes in the wind, and you can't do that with the other method. So this is actually a lot more cheap for making a game, and it's a lot more flexible with what you can do with it. So definitely spent some time figuring that out, and I've done some foliage and stuff here. Now, speaking of this guy, I think I have this guy. Hold on, where is he located? Are you under Megascans? Because I got you from Megascans. I actually got this plant from Megascans. I didn't actually make this. I was making some plants. But my problem was, like, I think I figured it out on how to fix it, but I didn't want to mess with it. Because Megascans is, I forgot to show you, in Quetzal Bridge, which is Megascans here, if you're using Unreal Engine has bought this, so it's free for anyone who uses Unreal Engine. So if you're actually using something like Unity for your game engine, you would have to actually pay for these, but since I have Unreal Engine, you just connect this with your Epic account, and all of these things are completely free. The materials, everything, and it's so awesome. So when you're looking at these surfaces and stuff, these are things that have been scanned from real life stuff. And you can easily, you know, decide how much it shows and stuff. And what's cool about using texture maps like this is it makes things appear like it's got all this detail right, but it's not actually like indented and stuff here. It just is a flat image kind of looking way that wraps around it, kind of like if you were to vet wrap something, you know what I'm talking about, like that vinyl wrap. If you were to vinyl wrap something, and then the image is just such good quality with the normals maps and everything, it appears to have these little indents in the tree and stuff, but it doesn't actually have that. So there's no performance cost being taken out. So these materials are very nice to have because it makes your game look way more realistic if that's what you're going for, or give your game more detail without actually taking from performance power, which is obviously very useful. So yeah. So I'm messing with it. Obviously I have this road here, so it's got these stones here and stuff, and as you can see, and the texture map, it kind of is a large area, so it moves around, so it doesn't like tile very badly. It just keeps scrolling through the texture, so there's no weird looking tiling when you have it applied. So that's really nice. So it looks like it's new every time, and that's really good. So it allows me to have a lot of detail without making my computer run super hard, or when the game's finally finished doing that, making it terrible. This is you're probably wondering what this little bit here is. This is my process volume. I had a cell shader that I had made. It's not very good. I'm gonna admit that now. Or at least I couldn't understand some bits. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. It's not. I guess the style, the look was a little bit more than what I wanted. I don't know if it looked good. I changed my lighting up since I've had this applied. I can go ahead and apply it real quick because I can remove it. Let's apply and see what happens. I haven't had it applied for a little bit. Let's do shell shader instance. Okay. Alright, it's applied right now. My lighting's a lot better since the last time I had this applied. I'm planning on doing some fog effects. So as you can tell, it's got some things going on. So if I, let's say I mess with my threshold shadow, I can make things brighter and deeper. I can mess with it a bit. I haven't really played around with it because I didn't have trees and stuff made, so I didn't really know like what it was gonna do, and all that. So yeah, I'll just keep it at 0.3 for right now. I might keep it on. I had it removed because my lighting was really bad. I couldn't figure out what was going on with it. And if I'd go back to do that, I can't remember exactly everything. I think it was like the light. If I went to the light source, it was really low. I have the intensity at 3, and then there was another settings that just had it jacked up, and it made the sky look really bad. The cell shader doesn't look too awful now. Also, my trees texture, I had found out. Oh yeah, that's what I was originally going to do. I just remembered what I was going to do earlier, and then I went ranting on about other stuff. My specular, the specular on the flower, that's what I was going to change. So it kind of looked like this. Like what it is looking right now, and it was just some of the things it was casting, the light was hitting was like insanely bright, like where it took from the color. Like the material would be like dark like this, or like darker like this, and it would be like super bright. And I couldn't figure out what was going on, and I found out it was the specular and some of the things, and I got the lighting where I wanted it to. So, well, not perfect, and I need to apply some fog and stuff, but yeah, like as you can tell, like the lighting is really bad, but when you get up close, it's supposed to be more blue. So we need to look at that here in a minute. But I want to show something real quick with my cell shader. So the shell shader, you may be wondering what a shell shader is, because I haven't really told you what that is. Why did I say shell? Cell shader. A cell shader is basically it gets rid of certain shadows, and it determines shadows and lighting based off of only 2 different values, and it has outline around certain things. So popular games that have cell shaders and that are really known for their cell shaders would be games like Borderlands, And basically just an anime-inspired game that you've ever played. It kind of adds that anime artsy toon look effect. Like I said, this is a really advanced cell shader, so I don't really know how to mess with these parameters, so it doesn't really look that way right now. But I'm sure if I get to playing with it more, I'll understand it and be able to fix that. So basically, it kind of adds that cartoony effect. Sometimes there are ways to apply cell shaders to specific objects. I have it applied to the entire world. So anything in this little world is cell shaded at the moment. Because I have my little cell shade box here, my post-process volume extended to world infinite. So yeah. These post-process volume boxes do different like detail changes depending on what's inside the box. But if you set it to where it has no bounds, it just renders the entire thing. So, yes.
Yeah, it does a rendering.
Yeah. There's Jay. So, okay. So one of the things that my shell shader does that I haven't quite fixed or something is like, let's say for example, I come to my content browser. And I go to starter content, and I go to materials, and I take this gold material, right, which I think is applied to our character. But yeah, if I apply this on this mannequin, you see he glows like a glow stick. Yeah, I don't know why it does this. But, like, let's say for a second I turn off post-process volume, I hide it real quick. That's what it's supposed to look like in the world with no cell shader applied. Then I turn my post-process back on and have that on, and he just glows holy bright. And I don't know why it does this.
Man?
What's up?
I was just informed that one of our dearest and closest friends, the Nur of Lording,
Yes.
hasn't...
Check Jen on Discord.
Honey, I was trying to frickin' tell him what I was doing.
Wow.
You don't have to frickin' cut me off like that.
You heard me next. So much you got with me.
That's frickin'...
And also, any kind of anything. I think what with the cell shader is, I don't know. Jay's talking to his girlfriend at the moment, so we'll keep talking. So in the material here, obviously these have, if we just open up the material. Also, starter content, this is everything that comes in Unreal. If you check starter content, you get all these materials and stuff with your thing. So, yeah. Okay. Let's just bring this over. This is roughness and metallic. They have metallic set to 1. So I think if, like... You know, like, say if I changed that to 0, I think it would get rid of the glow. But I'm not entirely sure. We could try it real quick. I'm not going to leave it that way, because obviously that's not what it's supposed to be. So let's hit apply. Apply changes. Oh, geez, that's taking a while. Okay, so it dropped it down. He's almost got this white color, and he's not as bright, so it does affect it. So I bet if we turned it to a negative color, it might even bring it down more. But he just looks white and doesn't have like a metal look to him at all. I don't know why this is. Also, you guys can see my merch there on the screen. I have that set to my little enter button, and I forgot about that. So that's going to be turning off and on. I apologize for that ahead of time. So let's go ahead and turn that back, apply, and save. Let's get rid of... that because I don't want to mess around with it. But yeah, so that's my little cell shader that I made. So yeah, like I said, makes your game kind of anime inspired, cartoony look. I haven't messed with it to make it look that way, but it, like I said, it has to do with like the shadows and stuff, as you can tell. This is actually the cell shader that I used from Charlie's video. Which he walked me through this, and I'm starting to learn it. So obviously you have your different tints, and then your thresholds. As you can tell, there's white, shadow, neutral, highlight, deep shadow, deepest shadow, deeper shadow, and black. So there's all those different parameters, and they go to making that. There's a more simplified version of these out there, but Charlie is a wizard, It knows a lot. Also, there's one thing about my cell shader that I don't like, that I would like to figure out what causes it so I can, like, reduce it. It's not that I don't want the effect, but I don't want it to be as strong. So let's just play for example with the cell shader implied. If I look up at the sky and it's super bright and I come down here, it's like really dark, and then it takes a minute to adjust, which is fine because it's simulating like when you stare into a bright light and then you look out into something that's dark again, your pupils need time to dilate. That's what it's simulating, and that's fine. It's just it's super strong. And see, like, okay, adjusted to that. Now it needs to come back and adjust to this. It's super slow. I don't know how to change. I don't know how to speed up the process because I don't. For a video game, you know, I don't want it to be like that slow. You know, like you get adjusted to the bright light, you can see the sky. Because like I would like to be able to look up and almost immediately be able to see the clouds, and then look back down and be able to see what's around me, you know? Because if I'm running from something, fighting something in the game, and I accidentally look up there and I come down here for too long and I come down here, I can't see, and, you know, because it takes like 6 seconds or whatever to get to, you know, change back. It's too long, you know? It's too much. But, yeah. So I'm not finished with my cell shader, but I have one created. I want to take a look at some more, like, condensed cell shaders so I can do all that stuff with. So yeah, I think after I get done doing more foliage, and I want to there's a bunch of things that I want to do. I want to make cheap fog, a fog effect. So yeah, I don't know if you guys are going to be familiar with the game, but I'm trying to remember what it's called. Even I think it's called Firewatch. Yeah, it's a game that came out, and it's got like these nice like fog gradient, so like and you can change like the color and stuff of the fog, so that way like if you're looking off in the far distance, it has like just imagine you like down at the base, say you're on a mountain. Well, let's just come up here. Okay, let's hide this. I don't want that affecting what's going on. Okay, let's just say you're looking down here and it's layered, so like the tree line at the very base, like if you were up high or whatever looking down, I don't know, you know, maybe not in the mountain, but you know what I mean. Like this layer would be kind of like black, and then it would get like a little bit of a more brighter, still close to black, and then it would get significantly lighter, and then it'd be bright along the top, kind of like a horizon effect. I wonder if I could look it up. Hold on, let me hide my stream. Let's see. I'm gonna look it up and bring it over to the screen so you guys can see. What was that game called again? I think it's having a hard time keeping up. Video game. Firewatch. Okay, I found it. Okay. Yeah. Let me just pull up an image and show you what I'm talking about. No, I don't want to buy it. I just wanted to, like, show the effect. Okay, I guess I could show some effects off of pictures, but I wanted, like, their mountainous one. Alright, here's one, like, in-game. So if I bring this over here real quick. Oh, that's Unreal Engine. Where's OBS so I can see if you're seeing it? Okay, you are seeing it. Okay, so as you can see, so this would be the fog's effect. So it would have, like, a bit more dark here, and then it would get lighter and lighter, and then obviously on sunsets it would focus really bright here, and it would layer out. So it has this nice effect, and they have kind of like a red fog effect, but it changes depending on the environment that they're in. So for example, like this light blue, it's got this nice black contrast, and it's got these nice colors when you're playing the game. As you can tell, it's got so this is pretty easy to see, and then it gets kind of dark when it hits the tree line because of the shadows, and then it's really dark, and then you can see it's kind of brighter here in the back. So it's kind of that feel that I'm wanting to simulate, and as you can tell here in kind of a more green style. So Watchtower is a Firewatch. This is a game where you are basically a what's it called? Goodness, my brain isn't working today. You're basically you're the Firewatch.
You're
Exactly
like a park ranger.
You're
that's
park
looking
ranger.
out.
Thank you. That was the word I was thinking of. Yeah, you're a park ranger. You know, doing all that stuff, checking out for fires. So I want to create that look feel for the fog effect. But yeah. So I've messed with all those things. Isn't quite a lot done, really, but is a lot done. Like, this stuff takes time, and I've spent a lot of time doing this stuff. Oh, I got rid of the sky sphere. I didn't get rid of the post-process volume there. Okay, that's gone. Alright, and yeah. My cell shader doesn't look bad now that I fixed my lighting up a little bit, but still. I want to know more about what it does before I actually keep it in my world. So I have it created, but I'm not going to have it applied until I know... Oh yeah, that hides it. Hold on, show me. Where's that at? Post-process volume. Let's just go ahead and completely... just... There. Save. What did I delete the wrong thing? I think I did. Light, what's that do? Oh no. I broke it. Oh goodness. Go away. I don't want you. I don't want this tab either. Okay, this thing isn't applying anything to my world anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna go ahead and don't know why all those are tabbed down. Okay. So yeah, that's everything I've been working on. All the materials and stuff for the trees and different things. So we're actually working on some trees. There was a big bump. Are you guys okay upstairs? Sorry, Jay's currently in Discord.
Yeah, just the puppers.
Oh, okay, just making sure. It was like, boom! I'm like, whoa. Alright, so that's everything I've been working with. Auto, landscape material, tree bit, and all of that. You may be wondering, how do I make trees? Obviously, you can make them in 3D assets such as Blender, but I'm going to tell you a better tool for using to making trees, and it's called Tree It. This may look goofy, and the reason why it looks goofy is because these are all the planes and stuff. And the reason I exported it out like this, instead of using actual leaves, is because I wanted to apply, because all the leaves that I'm applying is all coming from here, which I told you guys about already. And so if I come to Megascans, Atlases, let's just show off this one, which I haven't used yet. It's already got all the stuff, and it already has the thing here, so I can just apply it. I was having issues earlier. I figured out what was wrong, but yeah. Megascans has a lot better looking stuff that I can utilize and use. So, Tree It I used for making, now I'm just going to be using to make the tree. And all of the leaves and textures I'm going to be getting from here. Quixel Bridge. So, yeah. So this is pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and save this. I don't know if I've saved this yet. I just did. Okay, so basically, if we wanted to make a new tree, let's go ahead and make a new one. So you start out with a stick. Well, this is actually like the log bit. So, down here at the bottom is your poly count. And your poly count tells you how many polygons you're using. Polygons are your different angles and levels of detail for the tree. You don't want that to be relatively too high, because it'll slow down your game. So, and you don't want it to start relatively high because it'll get up there really quickly. So one of the first things you want to do inside a tree is low tree poly reduction and leaf poly reduction. For the trees that I've been making, I just lower them down to 50 each. Pee pee poo poo. What's going on, Rick? What's going on there? Salutations! It's good to have you here. So yeah, I lower those down to 50 each. And then if we go to trunk, we can do like trunk count and segments and stuff. It hasn't done anything. So if I split, I can make more trunk sides. And then we got all these different things here, which I'm not going to go into them insanely. I'm just going to kind of give you my thought process as we go through. And we're going to create a tree. That's what we're going to do. We're going to create more trees like these ones. Not exactly like these ones. I actually want to use this bit here, the flower one, which I got off of Quixel Bridge here. And we're going to be making a, hopefully, if I can figure it out, a bonsai tree. So yeah, which we'll be able to control all the branches and stuff. And then we also got branches, leaves, and then the mesh itself. So let's go ahead and just start messing with this guy. Make a cherry blossom tree. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Right there, you got it. You got it, Sal. We're gonna give it an attempt. Or a weeping willow. We actually have one of them. We got a willow tree right here, in the center. This is a little willow tree we got going on here. I just use this bark. I don't know. I might change the bark up, but that's the bark I'm using right now. And then this is just a standard tree that I made right now, and I obviously got it multiplied throughout the world. I need to get some variants of these, and I want to get a variant of that, so you know there's different styles. And then use the foliage tool, obviously, to paint them across the landscape. But let's go ahead and make this. Put a face in it. You know what? I might... Okay. Me and Killer J actually have a design for a tree that's going to be a character within our game. And I'll have to tell you about that. I don't want to talk about it just yet, because I don't want the community to know just yet, because it's going to be pretty dope. But yeah. I'll tell you about that. But another thing about putting faces in it is the whole fact of, like, you know, we could... You know, they're planes. The leaves are basically planes, which I've already explained, but I'll go ahead and tell you. So, like, let's just do this. I don't know why they're spawning down there. They're not up on the branch. Oh, that's because I don't have any branches in. I'm an idiot. Hold on. Let's add some branches. Okay. Yeah, they're all weird right now. Branchlet count? Okay, there. So they're basically planes that have an image on them. So if we wanted to, if I didn't want them to be transparent, I just wanted to apply a picture on them, I could just, for example, I could just put a bunch of pictures of Nicolas Cage on these leaves, and there would just be a tree with Nicolas Cage's just staring into your soul. I don't know why I used that for an example, but I did, and you're welcome. So, yeah. That is something we can do. But yeah. I don't know if I should have the divide in here. Let's get rid of the leaves for now. We don't need the leaves on here. Okay, why did I make so many branchlets? Let's go... let's turn that down for now. We'll even get rid of the branch count. Let's get back to just messing with the trunk at the moment. Okay. We got trunk length. I'm not really going to mess with that. Hold on. Where's... Okay, there's the split. I'm trying to remember what all of these... I haven't messed with them too much. Turn, bend, invert, twist. Okay, seek to sun, all of that. Radius. Trunk position. Okay, not what we're looking for. What does this do again? Oh, it's messing with detail there. I'm not really care about that. Split radius? Okay, that's how thick the split trunk is. Split maximum. Okay, that gives that gives the shifting detail. So this is max. So it's min that we really want to play with. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna keep him even for now. Split min strength. Was that what I was messing with? It was. Okay. Let's turn that back to split max. Split. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Perfect. Let's bring that up here. You know, because that's what we need. Now let's do. Okay, let's find our crinkleness. Let's crink the crap out of this tree real quick. Should it have a twist to it? Oh, hold on. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. Bend curvature. Hold on, let's zoom out. I'm trying to visualize and think about what these do while trying to figure it out. Bend curvature or something. I'm not. Let's just put that back on 0. Turn max and okay. I kind of like it. Yeah, I kind of like it. What was that? Turn? Okay, let's bring that back up some. I don't know if I like the 3 split branch. I may just want 2. Trunk length. Sal and other viewer. My chat. Let me know. Should I keep the split, or like, oh, that does that. I mean the trunk count to 3, or should I just make it 2, and then bring it closer maybe? 2 or 1 for trunk count. 2 or 3, not 2 or 1. Trunk sides. We're only at 690 in polygons at the moment, so we're doing pretty decent. Also, another thing, should we make this a thick boy? A thick boy? Trunk radius? Should we thicken it up, make it a thick boy? A thick cherry blossom, or are we thinking more skinny? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe like that for now. Got a bit of a twist going on there. Radius curvature. Okay, that determines thickness opposite, so we can make this weird looking freak of nature. But we want the really thin thing going on there. I don't know. I may get rid of. Here, I'm gonna bring up a cherry blossom tree for reference. Blossom tree. Okay, I guess it's not exactly what I was thinking of, but this will work. Let's go to images real quick. I know you guys aren't seeing what I'm seeing. Here, I'll just go ahead and plop it over here. Ugh. Get over there. Why are you being stupid? Okay. So we got these things going on here. So my plan is when I have the cherry blossom tree, I'm gonna be using what is called a come to the brain. Particle system. It's a particle system. So it's gonna have render the effect of the petals falling off the tree in the wind, and I want to give them a bit of a luminescent glow, so they kind of glow and fall down. The inspiration for that would be kind of like what similar to what it would kind of look like is if you've ever seen the movie Kung Fu Panda, when Master Oogway, when he's talking to Po at the peach tree, and the petals from the flowers does the little thing and he fades off and it has the whole sparkly effect. I kind of want to have that because I'm going to have a cherry blossom forest biome in our game that is going to have, I'm going to have the water textures have like a nice crystal, like a nice soft spring, like sparkle effect to it, I guess is a good way to say that. Okay, so the Japanese style blossom tree. This is kind of the reference of what I'm going for. So like thick and then like trunks towards the top. Like right? So there's not a lot going on down here. This is what I'm imaging in my thinking in my head. The kind of the more Japanese style. I don't know why that's still insanely big. Can we just get this over now? Oh! Nope. Don't do that. Nope. Don't do that either. Don't. Okay. Oh, I think it's going to click away regardless. Yeah, it is. So if I want it, I could just click on it, bring it up, but I don't want it to be highlighting everything. Okay, so this is reference. So this is too low for me. I want these branches to come up more on the tree and have this kind of effect here. So that's what we're gonna attempt to do. So let's see here. I would also like to add some branches down these like roots. I love roots coming off the base of the tree, like big, thick old root boys. Give the tree some look. I believe I made a low poly tree one time. Hold on, that had something similar to that. Let's just minimize everything here. I don't need any of this open. Go away. I'll go to Blender stuff real quick. I think it's one of my trees. Test, yes please, blend. I have made so many testing out grass and stuff that it's not even funny. Like, the amount of time I've spent trying to do this. Tree 1? I think it's tree 1. I believe this was the first tree I attempted, and it came out really good, especially for a low poly look. I like my tree. Oh yeah, this was it. For the low poly tree. This was my very first tree I ever made, but I found out tree is just way more stylized, and it's going to be better. But for a low poly look, I don't think I did really bad with it. And I love these, like, roots. This is what I kind of want to simulate. I don't know how to do that inside a tree. I don't know why this guy's all jacked up. He looks weird. I don't know why that side looks weird. There's something wrong with this side. But, yeah, this is the very first tree I made. Because we were going to go with the very low poly look. And, we're still going to keep the cartoony looking vibe, but we kind of stepped away from the very low poly because I thought I was going to have to make everything in Blender, like here. And with low poly, and I didn't know how to do any of the advanced stuff, and I was still learning. And I thought this was the look we were going to go with, and it's not. So, yeah. But yeah. So that was the first tree I made. So I kind of like the roots design, but I want these roots, but along the ground a little bit, so it comes along the ground and then into the ground, So let's see if we can't get that to work. Also, a non-important thing. I have ramen noodles here, and I have not been eating them. And oh my gosh, I cooked them for a little too long. When you cook ramen noodles for like the packet ramen noodles, you cook them for too long and they get like sticky. You know what I'm talking about? And then they like clump together. I mean, it still tastes good. So, I'd really like to... Oh, I found it. Crinkleness curvature, I think? Maybe? Maybe it's crinkleness rate? Oh, okay, hold on. Trunk crinkled. Ah, oh, there we are. Ooh. I like what we did. I like what we did. I like what we did. Whoops. It's not what I wanted to click on. I think it's still opening. Hold on. We're going to take a short second to let this open so I can close it. Because I clicked on the wrong dang thing. Dang it. Alright, there we are. Alright. My only thing is we're not... This seems to be just one big branch and it's twisted. We branched it off. So I'm thinking we don't need the trunk to branch. We need two big branches, right? I'm thinking we need two big branches. Or many. Just many, kind of like this. Then we can lower some in the lower position. So yeah, I think that's what's gonna create the style. And then like the twigs on the very far ends on the branches, right? The branchlets on the very far ends. So okay, so the way triads work, we got the trunk, then we got the branch, and then these stick parts are the branchlets. And they come out, and then the branchlets is what the leaves attach to. And then we can expand them to be the planes to be clear out on the tips, you know, so that way they're all the way on the end, so exposing a lot of the trunk to be seen, kind of like in this image here. I want to thank whoever the hell made that just for a second, because like all my inspiration for this tree is coming off of that, so thank you. I mean, I know you're probably never gonna see my video, but still, thank you. I do appreciate it, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Now we cooking with fire.
Yeah.
He gets it. Let's make it longer. Let's make a freaking insanely tall looking weird tree.
This is the 6th time I've done the same dang dungeon.
Oops. Well, stop doing the same dungeon.
I selected random dungeon. Apparently everybody's doing this frickin' dungeon.
Why? Don't do it.
Why? It's not even that good of a dungeon.
Don't do it, master. Let's make it a thick boy. We want some thickness.
Master has given Dobby a tree.
Dobby a tree.
Dobby is tree elf.
What is that? I don't like radius sin? I don't know what that did, but it was not what we were looking for. Alright,
Dobby a whop.
radius flatten? Oh, no, ew, no. No, radius
Yes.
noise. Ooh, noise. I like what noise is doing. Noise is making it a chunky monkey, and that's what we want. Alright. Trunk crinkleness. Definitely want it to have that, like it's, you know, old, it's twisted up, it's, you know, mature looking. Alright.
Summer wants to know if you want to play Minecraft.
Yeah, okay. Wait, did the tree?
I'm not really feeling Minecraft right now.
Did the tree? Okay, it comes up. It's very up, like. Very. So it has the crinkle. I want it to come up a lot. Yeah, let's do that. Hold on. What was doing that? What was?
Didn't she have a party started? Where's it at? I thought she started a party. Why is it not
too
there?
much, just enough to give it that up. Where it's feeling. Okay,
Why is there no party?
I think that is the look. Now, let's go to branches. Branch count. Okay. We're not ready to do branchlets yet. Dude. Bro, our thing is only at 512 polygons. We are doing some serious good stuff here. Branch. Bellow. So it has a bit of a thick, then small, then thick again. Bellow frequency. Oh, so it adds a bit of randomness. Okay, okay. I can dig. I can roll with that. We're definitely going to have to crinkle the crap out of these branches. I'll tell you that now. Crinkleness. Okay. There's some crinkleness bit to it. Now, how do I determine where... Position min? Aha! Aha! That's what we're going with. We want it all the way up there. Heck yeah. Maybe not all the way up, like, but a good up the tree. Yeah. I think our tree's a tad too long. Let's just go back to trunk real quick. We're done with that stuff down there. We just need trunk length. Let's bring that down. Yeah, that's definitely the feel, isn't it? Isn't it? That's definitely the feel. It's gotta be. Let's get it right about there. Where's... Okay, branch gravity. Yeah, let's bring curvature. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are we going that way?
Because turtles, obviously.
Let's bring it up with the curvature out. There we are. Okay. Let's do more branches, I think. Okay. Okay, that's branchlet. Where's... branchlets. It's okay, hold on. Where's branch length? Ooh, now we're getting into some nice looking stuff here. Okay. Let's make them thicky boys. Like the center. Hey, what's going on, mate? We just making a tree and tree it to apply to our Unreal Engine world, as you can see displayed here on the screen. So, we're making this here. We're attempting to make a similar style of tree like this. So that's what we're doing currently right now. And yeah. Radius flare. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Yes, yes indeed. Ooh, snap, crackle, pop. Okay. Branch. Branchlet count. No, that's branchlet. We're not at branchlet yet. Poly reduction. Okay, we're leaving that alone. Poly reduction. Which we haven't even started with branchlet yet. Well, we need to come down some more. Okay, branch length, curvature. That's curvature length. Length center. Branch length. I haven't even added the segments yet, so I don't want to get too close. Okay. Add a bit of noise to it, you know what I'm saying? My only problem is I got a lot of noise there, but right here on the trunk is too thin.
Bless you.
Radius. What's the... below? Hold on. Below frequency? Alright, I think we might just roll with that. Back to branch. Branch pitch. This is what I need to know. Okay, so I think we got a pretty decent looking thing going there. Let's come back up here. Branch lit count. Alright, wait, where am I at? 160 in poly. Okay, branch lit segments. I don't like how weird those things look. See, because there it almost looks flat. I think it's something to do with this noise down here.
This guy's name is Tank My Monkey.
Why?
You're gonna tank my monkey? Hmm?
No, I don't think I will.
Well, that's no fun. I thought you would want to tank my monkey.
Why?
Because monkey tankage.
No.
You never wanted to tank a monkey before? In some cultures, that's a sign of respect. Why don't you want to tank my monkey?
Because I don't want to tank your monkey, Jay. Just accept it.
I want you to tank it. Why won't you tank it?
I won't tank it.
Tank my monkey.
I don't want to. You
Tank
tank
it.
You tank it.
No, you tank it.
No, you take it.
That reminds me of that freaking episode where it's like, you gotta suck the venom out. And he's like, no, you suck it.
No, you suck it.
My own venom.
Oh, goodness. Okay. I think that... I think we're doing good. I don't like how I can't make these branches thicker, though.
I don't like how this guy named Tank My Monkey keeps trying to take my kills.
Can I put in a value? Oh, I can put in a value. Thick trunk. Thicky boy. That means I can...
Thick as fuck.
Yeah, heck yeah, we are. Hold on. We're gonna take the scaling up to 3...
Oh, fuck
Maybe
yeah,
300?
scaling.
What the heck is that? Oh, maybe not that high. You know, that doesn't really work. Oh my, that's a thick boy. That's a thick boy. That's a thick boy. I think 200 was actually right where we needed that. Hold on, 200. Let's go back to here. Let's do like 400. Oh, jeez, too much. I think. Hold on, maybe not. Hold on, hold on. Let me play around with this branch length. Oh gosh, what are we doing? What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Trunk length. Okay.
Bruno walked in with the mischievous grin.
Thunder. Are you telling the story or am I?
No, I'm telling the story.
Okay. Okay.
Bruno said it looked like rain.
Maybe it's my poly reduction. It's making it look all goofy. This is going to be a very expensive tree if I'm not careful. That's branch lit. Okay. Okay. Where's the thing at? Okay, I think we fixed that some. Okay, we're starting to fix it. Okay, noise. Alright, making them look like actual branches. There we are, because we can just turn this up now that we know that. Let's just do that. No, maybe not that. Maybe let's do 5. Or 20. Key. Trunk. I think it just crashed. We're gonna have to start over. It just crashed. Gosh dang it, and we didn't save. Oof, duh. Okay. That was my fault. Starting over. Let's open tree yet again. Oh no. What have I done? Starting over. At least we got some ideas. Let's go ahead and save this first. Blah. I have no idea if I spelled that right. It doesn't matter because I'm the one using it, not you guys. Perfect. Alright, first thing, poly reduction. 50. 50. Trunk. Let's keep everything the same here. So that's what I was trying to fix a second ago. Let's do trunk radius. 300. Actually, let's do even bigger than that. Let's go. It's 500 look like. Oh, geez. I don't like how this bit gets significantly smaller really quick. I figured out where that was at. It's curvature length. Let's turn this down then. Let's do 300 maybe. Just get rid of curvature altogether almost. Because I want this to be hidden. I don't really want it to be seen. Okay. Then when we get done with the trunk, we'll go ahead and save it so we don't lose progress like we did last time. Crinkleness rate. Crinkleness rate. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this determines how far. Okay. I want to cause a bend in the middle instead of from the top. Let's do some more crinkleness. Actually, let's right there. Looks good. Let's do Yeah, that looks fine, actually. Twist. Okay. Okay, I like what we got going on here. We'll go ahead and save it. Let's go ahead and branches now. Branch count. Okay. That looks good. Let's do length now. Let's get him out there a bit. Now, hold on. What's this look like again? Let's make it come out really far. Yeah, let's make it come out really far. Branch. Length. Let's bring it down actually. Actually, that looks good. Okay. Now let's come down here. Let's do branch. Just did branch radius real quick. It honestly looks really good. Okay. Twist. Let's add quite a bit of twist. Crinkleness. Branch gravity. Okay. So that looks relatively good. Relatively good then. I'm gonna take some twist out of it. Okay, took some twist out of it. There's that. Let's go ahead and hit save. Alright. Branchlets. This isn't taking nearly as long now that we kind of know what we want. Okay. Where's position? Now, the only thing I don't like about this that the other one has. Let's go ahead and save. Especially in case we mess anything up. What's the thing that caused it to do the opposite effect thing? What was that called? Okay, that looks better. Oh, there it is. There it is. Really fills out the top. Okay, hold on. What was the thing I was looking for? I know it's got one. It's got to have a poly count. Where is it at? Poly count. I know it's in here. Don't lie to me. I think I'm overlooking it, but I'm not sure, guys. Are you seeing poly count? I mean, I guess that looks really good. I don't really need to add it. Save. That looks really good, honestly. It's nice and tall. Okay, trunk radius is it. I wonder if I could play with this a little bit. 50. Ooh. Do we like 350 more? Yeah, I think we do. Okay, I think we're good, actually. I think I just need to be done playing around with that. I think we're ready to move on to leaves. Alright. Tree. Smooth. That helps with the lighting, apparently. Okay, we got that up. Now, the trees. Leaf count. Now the question is, that looks really good, honestly. That looks really dang good. Let's just add a leaf so we can see what it looks like. Oh, wait. Delete leaf. Let's go ahead and save where we're at. Let's go ahead. Let's load a texture, a preset texture. This is obviously not what we're going to be using, and it's probably going to look weird, but it's just to give us a visual on where the leaves are at. The leaf would be positioned like that. Okay, give us an idea of what it's going to look like. Now, if we go to branchlet, let's bring this. Okay, let's go to leaf. Let's go to. There should be leaf position. Here's leaf gravity. Now that's 0. Now I'm wondering if we shouldn't have the gravity a bit up. Because of just the design of the way this tree is. I think maybe up by like a -4. 0 is still pretty up. Well, -12 maybe. Let's go like that. Now, position min. Let's really push those to the ends, I think. Let's really push those to the ends like that. And then let's lower the count to, I don't know, 200. Okay, let's go ahead. Duplicate leaf. Okay. Now, it's fully duplicated. So now that we have this one selected, let's go ahead and come down here. Back to where our position was. Let's bring it down some. So the ends of the branches are very full. You know, that way it keeps them evenly divided on the polygons. Not polygons, the planes. So you got 200 really at the end, 200 being set back a bit. But still forcing majority of them there, you know? And then now we had the gravity. Where was gravity at? Leaf gravity at -12. What do we say we bring that one to like a +12? And then it gives it a nice fan effect. Like so. So like that. Now if we come here, go here, and go clear texture, hit OK. So we can see what that looks like with just the planes. Grab this one here as well. Click on this guy, clear out the texture, hit OK. And that's what it looks like with just the planes. Which we'll be trading out the planes for something else later. Now, another thing we should probably check is we got cone as well. Which we never checked with a texture on. Let's reapply those textures real quick, actually. Let's go ahead and, what was it? let's just use birch this time around. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna use cone. Alright. Okay. What was something that people use? I think it was front. Is that it? It's called front. Front. Hold on, let's reapply the leaf real quick. Let's see what front looks like. The texture on. Just so we have an idea of what it looks like. Was it fern we used? No, that wasn't fern. Oak. Trying to see what we used the first time. Maple will be fine. We'll get the idea with maple. Let's grab this one. Low texture. Low texture. Cancel. I don't want to. I just want to do this. Maple. Okay. Yeah, I think we've done it. Let's go ahead and clear texture. Hit OK. Come here. Doop doop boop ba doop. Click on you. Come down here. Click on this. Click on clear texture. And we've got our cherry blossom untextured looking tree finally finished. We're going to go hit save. We're going to go export as an FBX. We're right where we want to be. We're going to name it Blossom Tree 1. We'll name it Blossom Tree 1. Export that out real quick. We'll make sure we did save this. We'll just go ahead and minimize it. We'll go ahead and minimize our theory. Now, if we did this well enough, it should look relatively good. Didn't mean to do that. Let's get merge to stop popping up real quick. Aha! Here we are. Now, I'm going to want a different trunk base, but I'm just going to throw one on. I'll probably throw this guy on just for the hell of it until I get a different one. So let's click on content real quick. Let's go to grass. 10.4, we're there. Let's get rid of game stores. Let's go to desktop. Game meshes. Okay. Alrighty. We're looking for Blossom. Blossom Tree 1. Okay. We're here. Combine material meshes. Import all. We are not going to need you. Or you. Okay. Alright, this is what the tree looks like right now. We can make it bigger here in a minute. At the moment, I want to focus on just getting some things applied to it. So let's go ahead, open this up over here. Let's locate in our content browser. Let's go to Megascans. This papered flower. Here's the material instance for that. I think it goes in the second slot one. Ooh, that's a nice pretty look. Ooh, that's nice and pretty. Hold on, let's hop into here real quick. It's one thing I want to make sure I definitely do. I don't really care about the color variation and stuff. Where's... that's opacity, intensity. Where's... what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of something. It's something I added to it to fix it. Shading... to fix things. That's normal intensity. Okay, which we are going to turn those up, I think. 10... 10... 10. Hit save. Make them really stand out. Make them look good. Okay, hold on. I might turn those down. I'm not sure. What is the thing I'm looking for? Oh, it's the specular. It's already at 0 though. -1. I think it's the specular. I'm not sure. I don't know if I even changed the specular with any of the leaves. So that just might be what it looks like. Also, okay, hold on. What do I have opened over up here? Dang, I have so much stuff opened. This can go away. Willow can go away. This can go away. This can go away. This can go away. All the stuff I explained earlier at the beginning of the video. I have to use the restroom just real quick. We are going to get to finishing with this here as soon as I get back. I just really got to use the restroom, so I'll be right back. Stay tuned. I should probably speak when the thing is on. I am back. And let's unmute desktop. Alright. There we are. Okay, we are back. Sorry, I had to use the restroom, as you guys already know. And I'm here now. So, alright, I believe we were applying texture. I don't like what is going on there. There's a lot going on there. Okay, maybe that'll go away a little bit. What the heck? Okay, my roommates are yelling at their dog. Sorry. Let's get rid of you. I didn't need you up at all. Okay. There we are. Tree blossom. Okay, I believe I was just going to use a different texture for now. For the stuff. So we'll go surfaces, trees, oak, yellow bark. I think I was going to use elm. I think it was. For now. Ooh. How does that look? Does that look good? Ooh, with the texture on, it looks nice now. It doesn't look too bad. Oh, yeah, that's pretty dope, to be honest. I should have added a bit more length to the branches at the top, to be honest. It kind of looks very short. I need much longer branches. Much longer branches. Much longer branches. And let's... Do you think the stump is too thin? Okay, this was the first design, obviously, which I'm having some issues with it. It's too short. The branches are way too short. I think they need to be very lengthy. Okay, hold on. Before we get ahead of ourselves, there's something I can do that I haven't done yet. First of all, the tree isn't to the appropriate size for the world. So when you get a mesh like this into the world, you can scroll on down, if I can find it, and you can find what is called import uniform scale. Now most of my trees are set from 1 to 4. So now that I have 4 here, I can do re-import base mesh. Holy crap, that is so much larger than any of the other trees. Okay, so initially our tree was longer in length than our other trees because I made it long. What's 2 take us to then? Uh-oh, we froze. We may crash. I don't know when we last saved. This will be the first time this has happened to me too, if it does. But I usually don't stream while doing this. Yep, we crashed. Oh no. What's this? Send and restart. I'll just do that. We still have the basic master, and we had all the other stuff to apply it already on there. I believe we've saved. Since then, I need to start eating these ramen noodles. It's kind of getting to be bad. Is it restarting? Okay. Anything gonna happen? Like, hello? Nothing is happening. There we are, finally. So I hope everyone who's been watching and has watched to this point has found this to be rather interesting. Hopefully. I know we're not into a lot of exciting stuff at the moment because we're still just developing things. We're not even making the world yet. We haven't done anything really with the characters, with the character and doing all that stuff. We'll eventually get there. We just haven't. Hold on. This restore packs. Let's just do... Actually, let's just do skip the restore. I think it was still opening up. It was just taking a while. Okay, we're in. Let's go ahead and open those two assets that it claims that I had. Okay, so it did have those. Still has that, so that's good. File. Open level. Level 1, which is my persistent level. Okay. Let's go open level 2, which we'll just go ahead and hit make current because it'll load it. Alright, we're in. What is happening? What did I just do? Okay. What is happening? Yo. Something's messed up. Okay. Save. Something's jacked up. Oh, goodness. Let's just close this. Don't save. Hold on. Let's open it from here. I would much rather open it from this and see if it fixes things. It's still jacked up. Fantastic. I don't know what's wrong. Let's go ahead. Save that. Let's go ahead and all of this is perfectly fine. Oh! All my textures are missing. So that's what's up. Okay. That makes a lot of sense now. So we just need to reapply all these textures. Okay. Easy. Done. Let's just do... Convert to texture object. Convert to texture object. Or don't. Sure. That should bring that stuff up. Okay. Perfect. Let me just go through here and... Oh my gosh, this sucks. This honestly sucks because it doesn't remember these being on the thing. Because I didn't... I should have done the thing. I believe this will fix my problem. If not, I have a lot of work that I gotta work through. Dude. Okay. Content, mega scans, surfaces, ground stuff, grass layer. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's my dirt layer. MKA. No. Why does it keep doing that? Do. How do I do that? Is it copy? Okay, whatever. Not what I clicked. Stop doing that. Why does it keep bringing that up? How am I even doing that? Because when I click on this, it doesn't pull anything up. Okay, whatever. I can't remember what I put there, though. I think I put displacement there. That's what I guess I'll try this and see what happens. Okay, I didn't think that's what that did. Why are you being stupid? Oh, this is super annoying that I gotta go through all of this because of... Now I gotta start that over. Just because of a tree. I should have gotten all my things back. my gosh. Okay. Oh, it's convert to parameter. That's what I wanted. Not that. Convert to parameter. I think I spelled that right. I'm not sure. Okay. This is really dumb that I have to do this. Oh, goodness. This is really dumb. I'm sorry, guys. Convert to parameter. No, I haven't been. Sorry, that was my roommates, guys. Trying to... Okay. Thank you. There it is. Jeez. Okay. There we are. Okay. Displacement. You got all those, except for dirt, which I think is rocky soil. I have no idea. I think it's this one. Why isn't it working? I changed it. It should be setting to these. This is really dumb. It's not applying to the landscape. What is going on? Okay. I'm going to do some. Let's do this. Alright, I'm going to have to do some rigging up because I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to see if I choose files to save. I'm going to try to see if I can't find a way to like find a previous save and set me back to it, because this sucks. It's not applying and I don't know why. And I spent so much time working on that, and this one tree just undid everything I had. It's totally ridiculous, like, to be honest. Like, I just applied all this here. And it didn't do anything. It didn't... It should change this whole landscape, and it's not. See, because everything's still hooked up. Apply, save. Nothing happens. So I'm gonna need to hop over to good old YouTube over here and see what it can do to help me. This really blows. How to load save in Unreal Engine 4.
Hi everyone, welcome back for another UE4 tutorial.
Sorry, I muted the video so you didn't have to hear it. Okay, this is not what I want. It's showing me a bunch of save and load for making inside the game. That's not what I want. Support online learning, visiting credits. Frontliner. Load layout. I don't know what. How to load previous. For on Unreal Engine 4 project. Let's try that. Create a save a new level. I don't want that. How to change / move Unreal. There's not wanting any of this. It's not giving me what I want. I don't want a save game thing. Yeah, I try that. Convert old project to new project tutorial. How to import marketplace packaging. How to update and convert projects to new version. No. This is it. It's not what I want either. I don't want to convert to a different thing. I want... Okay. Let's just see if I can't find what I'm looking for. Materials, engine stability. It's project settings, world settings. Nope. You can go away. Build. What is this? Save current layout customization on disks and can be loaded later. Okay, I don't know what any of that means. I think we just messed everything up. Oh, this sucks. don't save. I should have let those things load earlier. I should have restored everything. But I didn't. I thought I could get around it, and I ended up messing stuff up. Maybe. How to restore stuff in Unreal Engine 4 project. Okay, I don't know if I'm finding what I need, but I have an idea of somewhere I haven't looked yet. Store content. Link locations, platforms. Engine console, engine general settings. Game, screenshot, save directory. Company name. Okay, this is other stuff. not finding anything that's gonna help us. So not finding anything. I'll go over here, I guess. Okay. Well, I'm not finding anything that's helping us, so lovely. Let's see. Oh, it kept all of those. Okay. That's cool. I'm glad it's on sibling instance to child instance. I want to know, because I have all of these plugged in now, I want to know why they're not working. Because they should be working. So yeah, it sucks that I did all that, but I changed all of these to parameters, which means they should all be working right now. So hold on, let's just say, for instance, let's just try to fix this, see what happens. If I go to, whoops, mega scans, services, ground stuff, grass material layer. If I chuck this in here real quick, and then I pull this up, bring this down to here. Don't do that. Control C, Control V. Just for a second, let's just do that. Apply. Save. Those are still there in case I want to use them. Okay. Let's get rid of you. Whoops. Still not working. And I have no idea why. There shouldn't be any reason it's not working. Which is a problem. Which is a problem. Well, crap. I see what happened. Hold on. I see what happened. I see what happened. Da 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 da. I see what happened. Gonna connect into the UVs. Into the UVs. As you can see, that doesn't connect there. Oh, I'm connecting the wrong stupid thing like an idiot. Apply the thing. Save it, do it now. Oh my goodness, this should work. Please just work. I hate my life. Why aren't you working? Okay, it's probably disconnected a bunch of other different things and doodads. Great. Which means I'm gonna have to figure out what it's disconnected and what it hasn't disconnected. Oh my gosh. Into B. It's going into A. That one's going down there like it's supposed to. Was it supposed to be in the UVs or was it supposed to be in the... Hold on. Okay, I thought it was the UVs. Dum, bum, Why won't you work? Well, we ran into a problem, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix it within this stream. I'm sorry. I got to teach you a bunch of stuff, and I got to explain some of the things that I had done. It's unfortunate that that tree screwed us up. We do have this here. We have it saved, so we'll mess with it. Probably tomorrow, to be honest. I'm going to be live tomorrow, right after work. It's not going to be for very long. But yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with this auto landscape material and why it's doing all this crap. So I'm just going to go ahead and close all this extra stuff out that I don't need. Get ready to end stream. And then I'm going to go ahead and end stream and fix all this because this honestly sucks. This looks bad. Because now I gotta sit here and figure out why it's doing all this. So, yeah, what went wrong? I have to fix my whole material. It took me forever to do this. Just freaking forever. It really did. To figure out auto landscape material because there was like... Every time I looked up videos, there'd be like 5 different ways of doing it. And I finally got it down to this. But it's been like a few days since I've done it. So I'm going to have to like sit here and mess around with it. And yeah. So that's what's gonna have to happen. This really sucks. Like, you have no idea. This really does blow. Okay, that's what I thought. I was pretty sure it connected to the UVs. I don't know why the grass layer just isn't going ahead and showing up. I think it's because the layer it blends with isn't going through right. Before I end stream, I'm going to see if that's my problem. So I'm going to go ahead and content, mega scans, surfaces, ground stuff. I think it's rocky soil, I think. I'm not exactly sure. Just put that there. Let's put displacement in there as well. Okay. Stop that. Let's plug it into B. Then this needs to go into here. You go away. Stop dragging from there. UVs. Straight into alpha, I think, right? Yeah. Apply. Save. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest. I'm gonna keep stream up because it's not gonna change anything. I'm just gonna look like an idiot, so might as well look like an idiot on stream. Alright. I think I was doing small rocks next. I'm not really sure. I could always just do small rocks next, so I was doing small rocks. I don't know why I have two of the same texture sample. It's just the way I set it up. Just so I had both A and B. I did it that way so that way I could just change the texture for something if I wanted like it to have more detail, I guess, later. Like if I wanted another thing there, so I just added two. So yeah. Go ahead. Apply, save. Okay. Next has got to be large rocks. So I've done dirt, grass. Next is large rocks. Big rocks, this one, and this one. To be honest, I'm not even sure if I connect this into here. or not. I may not have to. That could be part of my problem. We're about to find out. Okay. Thinking I don't have to. But I can't remember. I'm also getting a feeling that part of my problem is because it was showing some of these things were missing. The fact that even though they're in my Unreal, they're not really in my Unreal anymore. So that might be part of the reason why it's not working. I'm also going to try this instead, which I'm already doing from that one apparently. Take that off, put it back on. Nothing. It's not working. It's not working, and it should be. That's really annoying. Could try to find the video real quick. Oh, it's this guy. No, that's not the guy I want. Dang it. Show the bit that I want to see, not all this other crap. This isn't the video I want either. Oh, this really sucks. This isn't what I want either. I don't even know if I have the guy I'm looking for's video saved. I think that's part of my problem. I'm gonna have to find that video again. How to make... I'm sure I could figure it out if I would sit here and keep messing with it. I'm sure I could figure it out, but the thing is I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. I think it's this guy, I'm not sure. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Quickly. I know I watched it. I've watched so many different videos, I can't find it now. I may just attempt and start by making a new one again, but a more advanced one. Okay, never mind. I think I found it. Okay, so from the chord node, there's a multiply coming off of it is the thing. Okay, then it runs from the multiply into the texture. Of all of them. Okay. That does go into the UVs, right? UV. Okay. Let's go here. Well, I'm not gonna save it. Oh, goodness. Okay. Sorry, guys. I got some stuff I really gotta work out on that, but I'm tired of working on the game for now. I'm gonna take a break. I don't know. Probably play some games with some friends or watch a show. I got work in the morning. And all that. That's a huge downer. That honestly bothers me. But it's part of the process, so I'm still learning, so it's okay, I suppose. But yeah, it just sucks because just to lose all of that information like that is just not okay. I should have, when it said restore all that, I should have just went ahead and did it. I didn't think it was gonna do that. It didn't even come to my mind, and then it deleted it all. I didn't restore it all, and now my material's messed up, and I can't fix it, which is very, because I believe I think it's even plugged in correctly, but it's. I think I'm gonna start tampering with something that I probably shouldn't. 920. Okay, here's auto landscape. 26 at 5:46 p.m. Doesn't look right. crashes. These look like... This is auto landscape material. This was at 2.6. I'm at 2.14 right now. Okay. Log. Okay, for testing 2. For testing backup. Okay, hold on. We might be able to fix our problem. Maybe. I don't know. 2.5, 2.14. This is the one I want. Don't save. Does nothing. Don't save. Okay. It's 130. Okay. Add map level. File at 114. Dang it. I was hoping that would be what I needed, but it's still not working. Why? Why can't it just be that simple? I swear. If I don't... That's what it says right there. Asset, mon relation, auto. It's an autosave. It's telling me I can pick mine. That shouldn't be how that works. I don't understand. Package, restore data. I could be wrong about this, but of course it can't be that simple, because why the hell would it be? Come on, there has to be a way I can reload a previous time that was before all this happened. There just has to be. Configs collection. This is autosaves. Logs. Testing. 12. 10. Right here. Log, big, crash report client, level state. Maybe this is it. Here's 1143. I'm hoping this is it, because I really don't want to undo so much of my stuff. I'm hoping this will give me a later time, because... Come on. Just do what I want to do, please. File. Open level. Why? This is real dumb. This is real dumb. I still have this tree here. And all my textures and stuff are in here, but my auto landscape material just automatically just doesn't work anymore. That makes no sense. World state. Level state, window state. Here's world state. Oh. Maybe I can do the auto landscape. My real auto. This is for the asset itself, maybe? So maybe I can apply it, the older version of what I created, to my world. I don't know. I'm hoping that's what this means. Because it looks like it saves everything individually. So if that's the case, this should be back to how it once was. In theory, but we're about to find out. So far, not looking good. Nothing. There's gotta be something I can do. This is so annoying. What is the point of all this? I don't... Okay, My Real Auto. I even loaded a 2012. Not 2012, I mean day 12 of this month. Let's do... Copy. This is just a working theory. I could really screw everything up here, but we're about to find out. There it is. Auto, My Real Auto on that date. Okay. We're off to a good start. At least I thought we were. Okay, so they don't have any of the stuff. That's fine. I think I can work with this. Because at least I now know how they originally were plugged in. I could just swap the textures back out, which appear and look to be exactly the same as they once were. Which is gonna have to be a time for another. It's gonna have to be for another time. That sucks. I'm gonna have to go through there and fix all that. but I think I fixed it. I'm not sure if I did or not. But thanks for tuning in. That's everything that I've worked on. That's what I'm working on. Obviously, the most important thing I worked on, we just jacked up. But it is what it is. So we'll get that fixed here in a day or two, and I'm sure it'll give me a bunch of problems. But yeah, thanks for tuning in for the update on Project Skulland. Obviously, it doesn't, as in like terms of like what you can do in the game, there's not a lot that's changed, but there's been a lot done to the game, as in terms of the landscape and all that stuff. So yeah, I may go live tomorrow. It kind of depends. If I get my auto landscape material finished, I will most definitely go live. If I don't fix it within a certain time, then I'm most likely not going to go live. So definitely count on maybe Tuesday or Wednesday for another live stream. The whole reason I started doing this game development is because obviously I wanted to make a game, and I wanted more different content here on the channel, so I wanted to start getting back into doing stuff. I just wanted to start learning game development, and I kind of just dove into it, just kind of forgot about everything else. I hadn't been wanting to do anything. I go to work for 8 hours, and then I come home. I work on this until it's like super late in the evening, and then I lay down to watch a show, and then which I shouldn't even do that at that time, because it's already way too late for that. And then I'm, sleeping until it's time to go to work. So I haven't really been doing a whole lot of anything else. That's why I haven't been playing any games, is just because every night I've been on this. But I'm still learning, and I didn't want most of my streams to be, me watching a video, applying it, and then slamming my head against my keyboard. you know how it is when you're trying to learn stuff. So I wanted to like get a bunch of stuff done, show you guys what I learned, show you what I'm doing, work on something simple, which is what we did today, and then that's what happened. Whatever. Like I said, it is what it is. We'll get back into making more of the trees and stuff once I get my auto landscape material fixed. It's really upsetting that that's gone haywire. At least I still have all the texture plugins. I just need to swap them out, and it should work. And yeah. But thanks for watching. Like always. Did it pop up on the screen? Oh, I think it does that only on the live screen. Doop. Yeah. I just wanted to give a quick shout out, because since I haven't been live for a while, up here in this corner, my finger, you can see I have some merch. I have 1 HP in a dream. I do eventually want to start making merch shirts for the game, but we're not really that far yet. I have plans of making a Loot Goblin shirt at some point. Obviously that includes hoodies and maybe even a gaming mouse pad and a bunch of other stuff that's there. So if you're interested, help support the channel, buy some merch. Otherwise, I just really hope you just enjoy the streams and the videos and stuff that I put out. So yeah, really, if you want to help out in any way, just subscribe and make sure to tune in for the next one, and tell your friends. Peace.